Hey girl, so today I'm sharing my makeup basket of the month. I know it's a little bit weird of a month to be doing a makeup basket, but I really wanted to find the joy in certain things like makeup, so I felt like it would be perfect to pick out some beautiful spring products that I wanted to use for the month and give you guys some inspo for things that you might want to bring out or try out for this gloomy times. I have some new products and some older products that I wanted to bring out and use for spring. So let's get into this basket video. Starting out with primer, I did pick out the Too Faced Hangover RX primer and I just love the packaging of this. The product is really good as well, but I picked things that did have beautiful spring-like packaging as well. Colors do trigger emotions and I really wanted to pick out things that I loved that also had really nice packaging. So I did pick out this Hangover RX primer from Too Faced as well as the Hangover RX setting spray. This is the 3-in-1 setting spray. They are basically the same line of products. So I have my primer and my setting spray both from this collection. Another setting spray that I probably will be using in my basket is the Morphe Mattifying Mist. This is definitely my newer favorite setting spray. It's amazing if you have oily combination skin, so I would highly recommend it, and it's definitely going to go in my basket for the month. For foundation, I picked out two foundations. One I absolutely love. This is the Cover FX Power Play foundation and it is so good. The Power Play foundation gives me the most beautiful coverage and the shade match is on point with this foundation. I have the shade G100. I also picked out the Dior foundation. This is the Dior Backstage foundation in 6W, and I picked this one because it is a lighter coverage foundation. I feel like during spring sometimes I want to have a little bit less coverage, just be more natural kind of, like, not really, but so I picked out something that was a little bit lighter. You could definitely find a drugstore version. A drugstore version would be the new Revlon Candid foundations, but something that's lighter I feel like is really nice for the springtime if you want to not have too much coverage. For concealer, I picked the Fenty Beauty concealer. This is the Pro Filter concealer in 390, and I just picked this one because I really do like this concealer a lot. I'm also going to put the Hourglass concealer in my basket, but I ordered a new shade. It's going to arrive later today actually, so I'm going to put the new shade in my basket whenever it arrives today. I wanted to show you guys the product. So this is the product in the shade Umber. I love this new one, but this one is also really nice and not as full coverage for springtime. So yeah. For setting powder, I'm definitely going to be putting in this Fenty Cashew powder. This is definitely one of my favorite powders ever, so I'm going to put this in my basket for sure. I picked out a ton of different products for cheeks because I feel like spring is definitely the time that I like to play up my cheeks more and use a lot more blushes and just highlighters, cheek products. So I picked out a ton of products, as you can see, so I'm going to go through them and let you guys know the ones that I picked for spring. So the first one is the Amrezy palette, Amrezy highlighter from Anastasia, and this is a really light product, but I do like it on certain occasions. I do think it's really pretty. This is what it looks like on me. It looks really light. It's like a champagne color, but once you blend it into your makeup, it actually does work on my complexion. So if you're a deeper skin tone and you're not really into silver highlights, this is not silver at all. It's just a very light champagne color. So it still has a hint of warmness to it, and it's gonna look really pretty once you blend it out to make it just match you better. So this is what it looks like blended out. It doesn't look ashy over makeup. It looks really, really nice. So I'm definitely gonna use this one. I also picked the Laura Mercier highlighter in the shade Inspiration. This highlighter is definitely a little different than the norm. It's more like a rose gold color, and I wanted something that was going to be a little bit different in case I wanted that type of vibe. So this is what it looks like. Obviously I swatched a lot of it, but you could definitely use less product, and once I blend it in, you can see how beautiful it looks, and especially on deeper skin tones, it's going to look really, really pretty. I do think this color is really nice and perfect for springtime. This is definitely going to go in my basket. For blush, I picked out this Makeup Shayla and ColourPop blush in the shade Whistle While You Work. This is the beautiful pinky shade. This is really beautiful. You could use less product if you don't want it to be so bright. It shows up really well on my complexion, and just the color is perfect for spring. So I also picked out this blush from NYX. This is the Sweet Cheeks blush, and this color is in Citron Rose. This one is in the color Citron Rose. This one does have a slight sheen to it. This is what it looks like here. And I do like that in case you do not want to put on too much highlight. You could just use a blush that has a slight sheen and you just get a beautiful glow as well as sheen all in one. So I really like that for the springtime because sometimes you just want to do a quick makeup look, and this is perfect. And it's really affordable because it's from NYX. The lash blush, I know I have a lot of blushes because I want options, but the last one is from Laura Mercier and it's in the shade Grapefruit. This may be one of my favorite blushes ever because it's just so pretty and it's perfect for the spring summer season. So this is what Grapefruit looks like in the container, and then I'm going to swatch it right here. Do you see the pigment? Do you see how pigmented this is? It's so beautiful, and this was made for deeper skin tones because, girl, like, this is also going to be a beautiful eyeshadow if you wanted to wear it as an eyeshadow. It's just a beautiful color, and you can use less or you could use more, whatever you want to do. If you wanted an intense blush, you can definitely get that with this color because obviously it's so pretty and so bold and so bright and perfect. I also had to pick out a contour powder, and I picked out the Kat Von D, which is now called something Vegan Beauty, and this is what it looks like here. This is just the contour in the deepest one. I mainly use the contour shade in this palette, and I felt like I wanted to use it more during the season, so I'm gonna be using this one for contour. And then for bronzer, I'm gonna bring out Fenty Beauty's Mocha Mommy. I love using this one in the spring summer season because it's deeper. It gives you a nice beautiful warm glow, not glow, but it gives you a nice beautiful warm tint. In the fall and winter, I tend to use Cocoa Naughty more because it's lighter and it's not as warm. So this is Cocoa Naughty and this is Mocha Mommy. So these are the side by side of the Fenty bronzers, but this one I think is perfect for the spring summer season. So we're gonna use this one. I also picked out a few lip products because obviously spring lips are definitely it. So I have a bunch of lip glosses. I love lip gloss, so you guys know I had to have some lip glosses. The first one is from Morphe and it's in the shade Punch. It's a beautiful bright bold color. It's just a beautiful color and I think it's perfect for spring. It does actually have a lot of pigment for a lip gloss and it's really pretty and perfect for the season, so love this color so much. And I also have this MAC lip gloss. This one is in the shade Lychee. So this is what it looks like here. It's a beautiful coral type of shade. Also really perfect for this season, and I'm trying to get a good swatch. This is what it looks like. It's a beautiful coral shade. A couple years ago I was really into corals and I went out and I bought every single coral thing I could find, and this was definitely one of those things that I picked out. I love this though. It's really beautiful. Corals, like deep corals, look so good on deeper skin tones. Like something about that orangey pinky shade just looks amazing. I think that's why I also like Grapefruit the blush because it just has that nice coral tint to it. This one right here. I also have this NYX butter gloss in the shade Strawberry Parfait, and this is definitely more pink. It is a butter gloss, so I do feel like it doesn't have as much pigment, but it's gonna give you a beautiful wash of pink and just perfect for this beautiful season that we all love. I hope you do. I don't think I've ever met someone who does not like spring. Like, I know people who hate winter, I know people who hate summer, but if you don't like spring, like, just kidding. Alright, so next we have these two lipsticks. These are from Laura Mercier. The first one is called Rose Decadente, and it's like a rosy color. So this is what it looks like. It has a hint of pink to it, so I love this color. And this one is called L'Orange, and this one is definitely a deeper coral type of shade. Like I just said, I love these colors, especially for this season. So it's like a rosy coral type of shade. So these are the lipstick shades that I picked out. Obviously I will be using nude shades as well because I live for a nude, but whenever I want to use color, these are the ones that I'm going to use. For nudes, I'm probably going to stick to my everyday nudes like my NYX butter glosses. For lip liner, I pulled out the NYX lip liner Suede in Downtown Beauty, one of my favorites. I use this all the time, but I just wanted to use, so I picked this out for my lip liner. And then for brows, I've been using the Benefit Goof Proof pencil. I was cleaning out, doing a major declutter, and I found like 5 Benefit pencils. I couldn't believe it, you guys. I was shook. But anyways, I've been using the Goof Proof pencil recently, and I really do love it. I've loved it since it came out, but I I fell in love with it all over again last week when I found these in my collection. So yeah, I'm gonna use this one. I use the shades either 4.5 or 5. This one is 4.5. I forgot to mention this highlighter. This is LeBron's from Jackie Aina and Artist Couture. I also pulled this out for highlighter, so I wanted something that was rosy but not as deep as the other rose one that I showed you guys. So yeah, I wanted to mention this one as well. So for my eyes, I have these new products from Laura Mercier that I actually haven't tried yet. I have these caviar pencils in other colors, but they launched some new shades and they send them to me. I'm so happy and grateful. But I wanted to show you guys the new shades that I wanted to use. They are about, I think there's like 14 shades. This is the little booklet that they sent over, and there are 12 new shades of the caviar sticks, but I wanted to use these for spring, and I'll show you guys what they look like. All right, so these are the 4 colors, and I'm gonna do quick swatches. The first one is in raspberry, and I've been actually wanted to try a beautiful raspberry type of shade in my waterline for ages, and they sent this at the perfect time. So this would go in my waterline or on my eyelid. I think it's gonna look perfect in both areas, and it's just really pretty, beautiful wash of this beautiful raspberry shade. I also picked out magenta, which is also a beautiful spring color. So this is magenta. It's a little bit brighter. What I love about these is that you could use a little bit of it and you get a pop of color and a pop of spring without going too overboard. If you don't want to do a full-on magenta eye look, you could just use a little bit of this. I'm gonna use this one a lot more, I can tell. I also chose turquoise because I wanted something that was gonna give me a pop of blue, and this is so pretty. I want to say like 15 years ago, I had this Victoria's Secret eyeliner in a similar shade to this, and I loved it so much. I used that eye pencil till it got like this small, and this is definitely giving me memories of this pencil. Love this so much. This color is beautiful. And the last one I picked is called Golden, and obviously golden is going to be a golden shade, but I think golden shades are just perfect for opening up your eyes, and this one is perfect for that. And the last things I'm going to mention are mascaras. So I'm going to use this Essence mascara, which I literally love this mascara, and this is called the Essence Super Volume Mascara. It's perfect for your top and bottom lashes. And then this one I only use for my top lashes because it's just such a thick brush, but it's a really, really good mascara. And it's the Kush mascara from Milk Makeup. This is how big the brush is. You can see it's really huge. So for my bottom lashes, this is not the best thing. This is not the best brush for my bottom lashes, but the formula of this mascara is amazing. So I definitely want to use it for my top lashes. And I'll show you guys the brush on this one. It's just a lot skinnier, and it's easier to use this on your lower lashes. So I do love it for that. This also has a really good formula. The last 2 products are going to be these ColourPop eyeshadows because I love them. They're so pretty, purple colors. These are the Super Shock shadows. These are from the newer Mauve collection. I wanted to throw these in here just so I could get some use out of them. But yeah, really pretty colors, and they just remind me of spring and flowers. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. These are all the products I'm going to use during the spring season. Let me know what you're going to be using, what you're pulling out of your collection, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye. Bye guys.